I'm going to briefly introduce myself. I'm a senior student now, and I'm a former civil engineering student in Texas A&M University. The application status now, I got admitted to a PhD program in A&M University, and the specific field is coastal engineering. Else have asked me that, is there any difference between studying in the US and in Taiwan? So the first one, I think the most different part is the course schedule and the office hours. So over here you can see in the same color, it was split into 3 days to finish up, not like an NTU. You have the class, for example, if it's 3 credit hours, you will start from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. But instead of this, in the United States, it's split up into 2 days or 3 days. And for the office hours, it will be between these 2 days or 3 days, so that after each class, you can prepare the questions to ask the teachers, and I think it's a pretty good experience. So for the career fair, I think it's last month. There's a career fair in NTU. So much different for the career fair in America. Often in career fair, there will be separate into like market, business related or engineering related. It will separate into different dates. And this one is a career fair in engineering. And you can see many students, they wear their suits and prepare their resume and talk with the representative of the company. And you should be really prepared with introducing yourself and also research in their company to ask them questions, and maybe you will get an opportunity to interview. In the United States, we often have advisors. Before every semester, it is required to talk with your advisor for your future plans and goals. After you talk to her, and they will approve your course selections. They also have global programs. It's like a field trip. They will select few students and they will go to like Australia, France. During this time, they will take classes in the country and also get the course done. This is the one they go to Peru. Instead of like exchanging, it's a professor leading a lot of students to another country and then take courses at the local university. The dorm, I think it's pretty interesting. The most interesting part is that they have mixed gender hall. So that maybe like the one who lives next to you is like a different gender. But fortunately, I get into a single gender dorm. So the next is that I'm going to share some of my experience when I was studying abroad. So they said that you will counter an emotional curve during studying abroad. You will have a honeymoon first. Maybe you like the food so much and people are so friendly, but later on you meet someone that you feel so annoying, and then you get a culture shock, and then you'll have time to recover from the culture shock and then do some adjustment, and then a honeymoon again. And after you came back to Taiwan, then you'll face another culture shock. Such as when I was in the United States, everyone said bless you after you like sneeze, yeah. And after I came back to Taiwan, I was like, why aren't you saying bless you? And I feel like weird, a bit weird. Well, Texas A&M University is pretty huge. This is an engineering building, and Texas A&M is the space inside. This is the lab, and this is the dorm. And this is the cafeteria. It's buffet. Like, if you feel you like it is very much, you can live in the dorm. And also, after you graduate from the United States, each school have their own ring, and you can order them, so that it's a symbol of your alumni of that school. And when you're like interviewing or going to a seminar, you can wear it. And when they see that, oh, you're in the same school as mine, then they might talk to you and you can connect with them. And maybe you will find a job later on. And that's all for today. Thank you so much.